Morning, everyone. We are the group of graduating students from the University of Palermo. My name is Valentina, and I'm joined by my colleagues Maria, Sophie, and Riccardo. As part of our final project and as requested, we have focused on the relationship between architecture and sports, exploring how this combination can inspire new reflection on the design of sustainable sports facilities. Our goal is to contribute to the discussion on how architecture can shape environmentally responsible and functional spaces for sports. So we are glad to show you our project, Waiting for the Big Jump. We started with the site analysis. Ramsau is set in the region of Styria, a fascinating place surrounded by the Alps. We studied medium temperatures, we analyzed the amount of solar radiation, precipitation, and snow. This kind of preliminary studies served us to get a projectual approach that we are going to show you. So in this context, we have to consider the mountain not only for its morphological importance, but for the imaginary that it evokes. As John Ruskin said, mountains are the beginning and the end of all natural scenarios. So it's fundamental to consider this while designing. All these considerations led us to one of the main themes of our first vision, the path. It is meant to be like a connection between the sky and the earth, where the scenario has its beginning and its end. We have to build a dialogue, a thin balance between tradition and innovation, identity of the landscape and design. For this reason, we explored the local materials of the local tradition with a high cultural value, which, combined with new technologies, can create projects that refer to the vernacular architecture but are projected toward the future. So we started from the land morphology in relation with our sport project area. It intercepts different altitudes, which are included between 1120 and 1270 meters. This section below lets us to compare the different heights of the Kaiser Mountain, the mountain chain that fills the surrounding landscape. Project area is equipped with a sport facility, a launch ramp, built at the end of the 19th for the last Winter Games in Ronsau. The request involves the redevelopment and modernization of the entire sports area and infrastructure, which will be used for the Nordic World Championship in 2031. As part of this request, the work focused on designing an arena at the bottom of the ramp, constructing pavilions and athletes, extending the ramp by 10 meters. Of tourists and athletes, extending the ramp by 10 meters to meet new sports requirements, and finally, designing a new start house that will include spaces for shelter and relax for children and families. The concept is to build a new image of the mountain through the design of its topography. The plan is to divide the area into two parts, one that can be used for the Winter Games and dismantled, and another that is permanent. The area consists of a permanent embankment on which spectator seating is placed, which in the summer can host recreational activities. A temporary grandstand on the other end is dismantled after the purpose of the embankment is to recycle the excavation materials from the foundation of all the other sport facilities, and avoiding waste production and reducing costs. Along the path, visitors will meet wooden stations designed for different functions. The prospective station is a place where one can observe the surrounding landscape through the orientation of the structure toward the mountain. The Salt Station is a place for visitor meditation, and finally, the Education Station is intended for play and creativity. These are 4x4 meter modules that can be disassembled and reassembled according to the needs. These are two service pavilions for athletes and for the absent, which reinterpret the forms of the traditional houses scattered through the area. House completes the redevelopment at the top of the ramp and consists of two levels. The concrete base houses the athletes, while above it there is an observatory with a wooden pavilion for visitors and family to rest, with a roof extending towards the valley. Its aerodynamic shape contributes to the sporting image of a place that could become a tourist attraction not only in winter,